Well, Ovid still can't talk, so I'm back to finish my story. It's my story anyway. I might as well tell it. All right, so where was I? Yeah, okay. So I'm up in this cloud of toxic smoke for like 2 months, right? And meanwhile, all of my guys are just sitting at the bottom of the mountain like shit. What are we supposed to do now? Moses is busy and God is busy, and those are basically the two main guys we were relying on to make all of our shitty decisions. So Aaron is like, guys, I got a plan. How about you all give me all of your jewelry and I'll make a cow out of it? Right, great. So everybody seems to think this is a fantastic idea, and Aaron makes this cow, and everybody starts worshiping it because I guess once you've been eating nothing but shrooms for 40 years, you'll basically worship anything. Meanwhile, I'm stuck up on top of this mountain while God describes to me in excruciating detail the kind of temple he wants me to build for him. This guy. 1 minute he's the mafia, next minute he's a fucking interior decorator. He's like, I want the table made out of this kind of wood, and I need it to be 1 feet wide and 2 feet long, and the curtain should be made of purple silk, and the lamp can only be lit with pure olive oil, okay? And all my priests have to wear matching robes so that they don't clash with the drapery or anything, and I need you to build me a throne! Not that I'm going to sit in it or anything, I just like thrones is all. Oh, and when you're sacrificing to me, don't walk up the stairs to do it, or everyone will see your junk, because I've already mandated that you have to wear loincloths when you do the sacrifices. You might think that I would either let you wear something other than loincloths, or not make this shitty rule about people not being able to see your junk, but if you thought that, then you clearly don't know me very well. Oh, by the way, Moses, you should get back down to your guys pretty soon now because it looks like they are worshiping some kind of golden farm animal. So then I have to walk all the way back down this balls forsaken mountain again, carrying these heavy goddamn stone tablets. And when I finally get down there, I see these assholes breaking the second fucking commandment. Like, seriously, guys? We have had these commandments for all of 15 minutes. Is it so much to ask that you obey the arbitrary laws of this wrathful God who does nothing but fuck with us for his own personal gain? So naturally, I get really fucking pissed off, and I chuck the stone tablets to the ground so hard that they are instantly crushed into powder. And then I am like, all right, guys, whoever is still loyal to God, get over here. And a bunch of dudes are like, okay, yeah, okay, no problem. Probably because they remember the kind of shit that happens to people who are not 100% behind the G-Man. And this is where I feel I might have started making some rash decisions because I get all these dudes together and I'm basically just like, okay, guys, what I need you to do is I need you to run screaming through the camp, just murdering all your relatives. And they're like, wait, isn't one of the commandments something about not murdering? And I'm like, geez, guys, didn't you read the amendments? And they're like, oh, okay, shit, okay. So they go murder like, I don't know, 3,000 people. And I'm like, all right, guys, cool, you are redeemed. Now, what I've got to do is I've got to go pray to God for forgiveness for the real sin here, which was worshiping that statue you made. Also, I am going to rip that fucking cow in half with my bare hands. Also, fuck! I totally broke the stone tablets with all the laws on them. I better get back up to God, get him to run off another copy while I'm up there. So I gotta climb up the volcano again, and I'm like, hey God, problem solved, right? And God is like, he's kind of like, okay, I guess. I think I'm going to punish you guys a little more because honestly, there's not many things I know how to do other than punishing. And I'm like, okay, can I at least get another copy of the commandments? And God is like, sure, but first, let me make sure you've got all the details about my temple right. And he proceeds to tell me all that shit again. And I'm like, that's great, God, but I should really get back down the mountain before my guys start worshiping like a diamond horse or a chipmunk made of rubies or some shit like that. I'll get that temple built for you, no problem. So I go back down the mountain, and I would get everybody to give me whatever jewelry they have left over so we can build this fucking temple, and it takes a long damn time, but we finally pull it together, at which point God kind of evicts us from the temple and hovers over it for a while. And he seems okay with it. And then from that point on, he mainly just leads us around the desert fucking people up for many, many years. So I think the moral here is that most people see morality as a set of immutable laws, but really, it is more like a game of Simon Says, where Simon is an invisible psychopath with superpowers. The end.